Okay, so it's Sunday afternoon and we're outside and it was raining, but it stopped. Actually, we had a thunderstorm this morning, but it's just a little bit cloudy right now. Here's some things. These are the things I planted up just to get rid of them recently. So here's the salvia. Those don't look too bad. And then celosia and eucalyptus, little tiny eucalyptuses. There's the bouquet dill. Hopefully we'll get some dill pickles this year. There's the borage or borage. And then this didn't do anything. This was straw flower. They might need light to germinate, which I thought I knew that. But they didn't end up doing anything. Maybe there's still time. I'm not sure. And then the red spike amaranth. And then fairy snow balloon flower and Fuji blue balloon flower, which didn't do anything. And then here's the queen lime zinnias and the queen lime blush. Some of them did okay, some of them didn't. Those seeds were pretty old though. And then this looks like a random Cosmo got stuck in the air. And then over here's the tree of enchantment, which I just put in a bigger pot today, and that used up the last of my perma because you can see how like root bound it was. It was pretty bad. I did try to break it up underneath, but it's just going to have to do some of the work itself. But look at it. And I trimmed all of these little things that hang down because they were hanging like into the pot. And I don't know, maybe like the new stuff will grow and then come out over the side of the pot. I'm not sure, but there she is. And then here's the yellow Brandywine heirloom tomatoes. Those look pretty good. And then over here we have all of the Superbissima tomatoes. I mean, not tomatoes, petunias. And then peppers. And the peppers definitely need new pots and more promix. And like you can see the little roots. Plants are trying to grow roots in thin air. And then here's all that lemon basil I clipped back. I don't know if you remember that video, but I clipped it. And like everywhere I clipped it, new stems came up. It did get a little bit damaged. I put them outside thinking it was going to be sunny, and then the temperature dropped and it started raining and they got a little bit damaged, but they'll be fine. They look pretty good. And then here's the cosmos. These are like the kind of scraggly ones, or the white seashell ones from Save Seed, and those don't look so good. The apricot ones don't look too bad, but always the bright lights ones look the best. Always. Because of that wider leaf, I think. And I think next year I might double up on lights, which would probably help some of these plants. And then over here's all the zinnias. Those are just random saved seed zinnias. And then onions. Yellow of Parma. Organic onions. We'll see. This will be, if I could do this successfully, that'll be my first time. This is a first for everything. And then here's the spotted bee balm. And the sweet basil. Sweet Italian basil. Those look good. Lots of that. Lots of that good stuff. Pesto. And then over here's the black hollyhocks. Those look good too because they got bigger pots, and so those look really good, nice and big and green. And then a bunch more peppers that need new pots, and the purple basil. It's getting kind of floppy, so I did put these little wooden things. When I did put stuff out this one time before, it was pretty windy outside, so some stuff got knocked around, but look how pretty. Oh, so pretty. And then let's see, more lemon basil, more just random stuff. I don't know if that's a viola. It looks like a petunia seed went into the viola thing, but that other thing with where the leaves look a little bit different, like this little guy, that might be a viola. Maybe. I guess we'll find out when they get bigger. More basil, and then the two black cosmos that survived out of that packet of 5 seeds from Baker Creek, and then all of the calendula, which this is an air pruning tray, so once I get these in the ground, like these will fall off, which is fine, and then they'll bounce back once they go outside. And then over here's all of the cabbage and Brussels sprouts and more cabbage. Some of it's a little bit floppy. I'll try to put some nice ones aside for the one person that wanted them. I've never grown them before though, so I don't know if that's, I don't know like what their growing habit is. And then more lemon basil, and then all the dahlias, which some look really good and some are a little bit floppy. And I think that's everything that I have out here right now. And the only things left inside are more of the black hollyhocks and a lot of tomatoes that need potting up. So we'll see. We shall see. But that'll be my job this week, is just to pot things up one last time. And that's it. Okay, happy Sunday. So I'm not really sure. I don't really have anything else to talk about. This week we had off, and 3 kids at home for a week isn't really a vacation. And this week kind of got away from me, and I wanted to get more stuff done. I got some stuff done, but I definitely wanted to get more stuff done. But then it's back to school tomorrow, and then coming up in May, I think May 20-something is the open house at Arlington. If anybody wants to come see the school, it's open to everyone, I believe. And then after that, it'll be like 3 weeks until summer vacation. And in about 2 or 3 weeks from now, a lot of the plants that I have, I'll try to sell. And then a lot of the basil I think is going to go in the backyard, because my husband changes his own tires. So he'll buy tires and then change them in the garage. So we have like a tire pile. And I was like, I'll just make a row, because basil grows really good along that back wall in the shade. It says full sun on all the seed packets, or maybe partial sun, but I find it grows a lot better in shade, because you're using it for the leaves, right? So you don't want it to bolt or dry out. So it's grown really well in the backyard. And then what?
I came back to show you the rest of my army.
You did. And then Memorial Day weekend, or 10 days before Memorial Day weekend, we'll put everything in the garden. And that's it. Okay, I'll see you next week.